Alright guys, welcome back to Tony the Technician's channel, and today I have pulled the engine. Sorry I didn't get to record it. I was kind of busy and I had a buddy over here helping me. But it's pretty simple. You're going to find grounds on the back of the engine block that you're going to have to get to, and then getting to the bolts that run from the bell housing to the block. There's 6 of them that you'll take out, remove the hood, which is just 2 bolts each side, and that's basically it, but let me show it to you. Okay guys, so that's it. The engine's out. These are the ground wires that I was talking about. These will all be bolted to a couple locations on the back of the block. And then you're just gonna remove the 6 bell housing bolts and then the 4 screws on the bottom. It's basically like a dust cover for the manual transmission. And you'll remove that and you'll be good to pull it out. Just make sure to watch for clearance issues. And then we also removed the headers off of it to make more room. So there are the headers, and here's the engine. Sorry it wasn't a good video, guys. Been really busy this morning, but my next step is to just start. Well, first I'm gonna drop the drive shaft and then drop the transmission, pull it out, and then I will be cleaning all of this engine bay and going through all the wiring, deciding what I need to keep and what I can get rid of. But that's it. Okay guys, so I removed those 4 bolts that I had removed before, the bell housing bolts, and I just pulled this off because it's gonna make it easier to pull the transmission out from underneath with this off. What I'm doing now is I'm going through the top of the shifter boot, and I'm removing the 4 bolts that hold the shifter into the transmission, which here's one of them. It's a size 13 bolt. Just gonna remove those, and then I can drop the cross member to the transmission, lower it, pull it forward, pull the drive shaft off, and the transmission's out. But I still have 3 more to remove here. Once we get that, we'll start working on the cross member. So I just got the bolts removed out of the shifter, and now I'm gonna remove the cross member, which are just the 2 bolts on this side and 2 bolts on the other side. But before I do that, I'm gonna put my jack underneath of the transmission just to hold it for when the cross member drops. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that now and get this transmission pulled out of here. Okay, so as you can see, I already showed you we got the engine out, just got the transmission out. So in order to get it out, sorry about the lighting guys, you're gonna have a cable hooked up right here. This is actually for your speedometer. So you'll have to undo that you can just take off with a simple pair of pliers. And then from up above or down below, you can get to these 4 bolts that hold the shifter on, which are size 13. And it's a little bit difficult to get to them from the bottom, but you can do it. Or you can remove the boot from inside the vehicle and access these. But as soon as you get that off, just have your jack underneath of it, lower the transmission down. If you have the bell housing off, you can just slide it out. Or if your car's jacked up high enough, you can do it with the bell housing on the transmission. It doesn't really matter. I took it out with the cross member as well. I won't be reusing that. And also, right here, you'll have to remove this bolt, which is just where the torque arm comes up and sits in here. That goes to your back axle, and then it'll open up. You can take it out and put that back in. But that's about it for the transmission and the engine. Everything is all out. Now for the fun part. It's gonna take a while cleaning up all these wires, engine bay, all that good stuff. You can see my drive shaft down there. But sorry this wasn't a very good video, guys. Me and my buddy were kind of busy working. But that's about it, guys. Now I'm just gonna focus on making sure that engine's good to go in. I still have to order my transmission, so that could be a few weeks. But that's it. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I know you kind of missed out on quite a bit. Well, you really didn't miss out on a lot. It was just literally pulling the engine and transmission out, which is pretty simple. You just got to watch for snags and stuff. And that's it. But if you do have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.